My name Nipsey Hussle. I'm from LA.
From 30 for 30 Podcast and The Undefeated, this is The King of Crenshaw.
I would be lying to say I wasn't inspired and influenced by Nip.
It was a celebration of blackness.
We're not just here to entertain.
It's about the impact that you're putting on that community.
And when he earned enough to leave, he stayed. A story of basketball, hip-hop, and rapper Nipsey Hussle.
Life is really a marathon.
Listen now, wherever you get your podcasts.
Hi, I'm Pete. I'm an IT manager / superhero.
Pete, bad news.
What happened?
I put a very expensive latte on top of my car, drove off, and it spilled. It's bad.
How's that my problem?
Oh, my laptop was up there too.
Okay, that's why we use connection services to manage our cloud. Everything's backed up. I can access your stuff remotely. You won't miss a meeting.
I really wanted that latte, Pete.
For hardware, software, support, and empathy. For Pete's sake, connect with Connection.
We're talking about podcasts. We're talking about itty podcasts. A podcast. Very Mini Monday, Chunkies. I'm Carter.
I'm Doge.
And I'm Jordan.
Let's play extra credit.
Oh, man.
Just completely deflated me.
Straight into it. If y'all haven't heard of extra credit before, it is not my co-host's favorite game, but it is yours. Extra credit is using an IMDb algorithm that makes none of the sense. It really doesn't. So when you win extra credit, it can affect the rest of your week. But when you think about losing it, it can affect your life. Mm-hmm. So here we have extra credit. I'm going to have them pick 3 actors or actresses from the entire series that we're currently doing.
Wow.
So they could get anybody from The Departed, which, my friends, there's a lot of choices there.
There's a lot of
They can go pick anybody from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, which a little more covertly has a lot of choices there. And then they can
villains.
They can pick anybody from Good Will Hunting, which we'll be doing next week with our special guest host, which there's a lot of choices over there. With extra credit, they have these 3 actors. IMDb does a top 4 credits with this algorithm. So this is what IMDb decides is their most popular asterisk credits that these actors have ever done. So the guys have a chance to get 15 points because for every actor you can get 5. And I know I said 4 credits. That's because if they're perfect and they guess all 4, they get 5 points. All they need are 9 points to win. We often get 8, but all they need are 9 points to win. So that means the best case scenario, obviously, is 15. But a safe way to do it is at least get 75% of that algorithm right for 3 different actors. You can start to hear how tough this game can be. Guys, in review, we have a lot of people to choose from. With The Departed, you have Jack Nicholson, you have Matt Damon, you have Mark Wahlberg, you have Alec Baldwin, you have Martin Sheen, you have Leonardo DiCaprio. There's a lot of people that we can do over there. Via Farmiga might be a fun shot at taking there. I'm not totally sure.
Vera Farmiga?
Vera Farmiga?
No,
Via Farmiga.
Via Farmiga.
Yeah. Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah. In the Diego Del Gorbo verse.
Nack Jickelson. Nack Jickelson is kind of funny. Nack Jickelson feels like he laughs like you have with
Nack Jickelson sounds like a swear that I didn't know until right now.
Nack Jickelson. We have Christopher Lloyd, Danny DeVito, Nack Jickelson again,
Didi DeVano.
Didi DeVano is really good. I was looking up Good Will Hunting on IMDb, and I'm so in how we're talking right now that I started spelling it D-O-O.
Yeah.
Robin Williams, Matt Damon again, Ben Affleck, Stellan Skarsgård. Some people might forget that he's in that. Casey Affleck. Yep. Where there's one, there's always another. So there's a lot to choose from, guys.
Always 2 there are.
Always 2. Minnie Driver. Where do you guys want to start?
Damon feels good. I'm sure we've already tried him, but I have no recollection.
But dude, which Bourne is it going to be?
Do you want my actual answer?
Yeah.
I think none.
You're crazy. You're absolutely insane. Let's try Damon. Damon's a good one to try at the beginning.
If there is, then maybe there's a Born in there.
We'll get one right with Damon and then be like, okay, we really got work to do. We've got to push up our sleeves.
Let's start
Damon.
Let's go Goodwill Hunting to start it off.
Good
How do you feel
William
about that?
Hunting. Lock it in.
Maybe? All right, lock it in.
Yeah, totally. Won an Oscar.
Goodwill Hunting. Bing, 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 bing. Number 1.
Yeah.
It's a good place to start.
What do we think about maybe The Martian?
Definitely The Martian.
The Martian, lock it in.
The Martian, definitely The Martian. Lock it in.
Bing, 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 bing. Number 2.
Yeah. Okay. The Departed.
The Departed, lock it in.
The Departed, lock it in.
What is it about these accents, boys? Ding, 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 bing, bing, bing. Number 3. Look at y'all. Jeez. 1, 2, 3.
Jesse Plemons' twin brother, number 4. Lock it in. No,
what do we think about?
That's
what do we
funny.
think about a wild card for him? That they
Thor
would
Ragnarok.
Yeah. Do we think they would throw in something like Interstellar, something like True Grit? That's just like,
True
he
Grit.
was in that.
True Grit, compelling.
I have
Interstellar, not.
I love him in True Grit so much.
I think there could be a Born. Now that I'm thinking about it, there could
The
very well
Texas
be a Born.
Ranger presses on. Which one? Ultimatum, Supremacy, Identity, or Jason Bourne?
There's a fourth one?
Yeah, well, there's 5. Because there's the Bourne Conspiracy with Jeremy Renner, and then there's one called Jason Bourne. Or just Bourne or something. I don't know. I have it. I own it. Because I got it for free when I signed up for Movies Anywhere. They were giving it away.
Okay.
I got that and Ice Age. So,
Okay.
both classics. Both classic Matt Damon movies.
Think long and hard here. Wait. Saving Private Ryan.
Oh. I don't know that I'm willing to commit to a top 4 without a Bourne.
Dude, there's no chance Saving Private Ryan isn't up there.
All right.
I don't know. Maybe there's a huge chance.
Worst case scenario, we got 3 right already on Damon.
Yeah, that's fair.
really good. Yeah.
Let's go Born. Let's go Saving Private Ryan.
We got to do it in the voice though, because that's been our golden ticket.
That's true. I think it's Saving Private Ryan. Lock it in.
Saving Private Ryan. Go ahead and lock that one in for me, please, Chief.
Bong.
Of course.
Number 1, Goodwill Hunting. Number 2, The Martian. Number 3, The Departed. Number 4, The Talented Mr. Ripley.
Oh, we wouldn't have gotten there. We never would have gotten there.
Listen to me. Never in a million years would I have gotten that one.
Who's our next actor? Good
We
start.
wouldn't have even sniffed it.
Hey,
That's
do you
almost
think we
best
can
start.
get Robin?
Oof.
Be tricky, right? But I honestly think it would be mostly serious ones. And RV.
I'll
Mostly
follow
serious ones
you
in RV.
into the dark.
Listen. I just want to throw you out a top 4. See if it smells good to you. Goodwill Hunting.
Yes.
The others have all left my head. I literally had 4 I was thinking
classic extra
of. They
credit.
have left my head.
the quietness behind just saying Goodwill Hunting. Let me give you. Let's try these 4 out. Goodwill Hunting.
Goodwill Hunting. I think Goodwill Hunting, Dead Poet Society.
Yes. Goodwill Hunting, Dead Poet Society.
Aladdin.
Nope. Don't think Aladdin's there. I think Night at the Museum is there and Aladdin is not.
That's crazy.
I think it is because it's live action. Because you see him in Night at the Museum and A Little Good Morning Vietnam.
Really?
I think that's a top 4 for Robin Williams.
I don't know if I'm willing to commit to that. If that's what you want, I'll do it.
What else? I mean, you think it's Flubber? You think it's Mork
Yeah,
and
I think
Mindy?
I
You
think
think
it's
it's
probably
Patch
Flubber.
Adams? You
I think it's probably
RV?
Flubber and RV are the other two.
What do you think? I
let's do it. Let's dive in. Let's wade in.
Goodwill and Dead Poets for sure. Right.
Let's go ahead and wade into the Williams pool,
Yeah.
the waters, and let's see what happens.
Goodwill Hunting, lock it in.
I feel great about Goodwill Hunting. Lock it in.
Won an Oscar. Goodwill Hunting, lock it in.
Look at his face. Look at his face. Oh,
bing, bing,
scared me.
bing. Number 3.
3. All right. Dead Poets.
Dead Poet Society, number 1.
Lock it in.
Lock it in.
Bong-Bong.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Night at the Museum.
Sure. Why not? Yeah.
Lock it in.
Sure. 100%.
Bong Bong.
Of course it's a Bong Bong, Doge.
Okay. Listen to me. There's nothing insane about IMDb.
I'm not trying to turn on you here. It's just
there's nothing insane about IMDb saying Robin Williams, the guy from Dead Poets Society. I only know him from Night at the Museum.
You have 4 points.
Try Aladdin.
Yeah. The most you can get is 5. Okay.
Let's try Aladdin.
This is your last.
Let's try Aladdin. Lock it in.
Lock it in.
Bong Bong.
That's insane.
You got one.
Of course it's a Bong Bong.
You got one.
Hey, what on earth is his top 4?
Number 1, Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah, sure.
Oh.
Number 2,
Throw Me Off a Bridge.
Good Morning Vietnam.
Okay.
Number 3, Good Will Hunting. Number 4, this is the weird one, 1 Hour Photo.
1 Hour Photo. I was wondering if that would be up there.
You have 4 points. The great thing about extra credit is
we have to get the last one.
The game is not over. You can get one actor. What a comeback this would be. You can get one actor perfectly and get exactly 5 points to have exactly 9 to exactly win the game.
Do we want to try Leo?
Oh my God, we're not going to get Leo.
Okay.
I don't think we'll get Leo. Do you think we'll get Leo?
I think we could.
What do you think his top 4 are?
Titanic, Inception, The Aviator.
The Revenant for his Oscar, maybe?
Doubt it. I was going to say like Catch Me If You Can since Tom Hanks is in it.
Okay. Listen, you took a leap of faith with Robin Williams with me.
Do we feel like there's somebody else that we can just slam dunk?
Yeah, there was a big pool too of like Christopher Lloyd, Danny DeVito. There's like
neither of them are in for us. There's no way we can get them or Jack Nicholson.
I think we could probably get Danny DeVito, but we'd have to think about it for a long time.
Can't get Ben or Casey, huh?
I mean, maybe. I think Ben is actually harder than Leo.
Yeah,
I think
probably.
Ben has been in a slew of movies that are more equivalent to one another than Leo has.
Alec Baldwin, Mark Wahlberg, Martin Sheen.
Casey, we could maybe take a swing at, but...
Think we could get Vera Farmiga.
Stellan Skarsgård.
No, I don't think I could.
I don't think I could.
I don't know all of the Insidious movies. Or Annabelle or whatever series she's in.
Who knows?
Whichever Patrick Wilson horror series she's
Did
a part
you read that totally wild interview that they gave after the newest one?
No.
It's worth a read.
Her and Patrick Wilson?
Yeah, they gave an interview to a magazine and Vera Farmiga's like straight up like, do you believe in ghosts? They're real, right? That's why we're making these movies. The interviewer's like, I mean, I don't know. And Vera Farmiga's like, well, you really should be open to it. And they like just all laugh at that time. It's just like the most like this was written by an AI thing I've ever. It's super, super bizarre.
Weird.
Okay. I'm willing to trust you on Leo. I know we've tried Leo before and
I think we have tried
failed.
Leo before.
That's why I think I remember the Aviator being in there.
Oh, really?
I think I remember
I feel like
there.
the Aviator is in my brain as one that we swung and missed at, and it should be there. Let's try Leo.
I think Inception is one that we swung and missed at, and it's not in his top 4.
Really?
I think Inception is not in Leo DiCaprio's top 4.
Okay.
All right, but let's give it a shot.
No,
let's see how many we can get.
There's nobody else you want to swing at?
There's nobody else that I think it makes sense to swing at.
Okay. Let's throw what we know. Titanic,
lock it in.
Lock it in.
Bing, 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 bing. Actually, in my opinion of watching this game, hearing this game, being a part of this game, this is the best credit to get at the very beginning. This is number 4.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Also, just as they're wondering, as they're pondering, something that makes this game extra tough for these two, which the more we play it, the more it comes up in their strategy, is thinking they've done it before, having emotions vividly tied to certain situations. It feels like it gets harder.
It does. It's actually harder to revisit somebody's top 4, I think.
Yep. It'd be easier if we remembered even a single thing about them.
I feel good about The Aviator.
Okay, let's do it. The Aviator.
I feel like I remember it so much.
The Aviator. Lock it in.
Lock in The Aviator.
Bong Bong.
Why do I remember it?
Could be for this same reason.
Yeah, maybe we tried it. Inception? You want to lock in Inception?
Yeah, lock in Inception. I feel like that's definitely top 4.
Bing, 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 bing. Number 1.
Yeah, gotta be.
Maybe we've had that exact conversation before.
I never would have guessed the Aviator. I've never even seen the Aviator. It wouldn't come to mind. That's why I thought that it was for sure in his top 4, because I never would have chosen to guess the Aviator.
Catch me if you can.
I mean, we got multiple to choose from now. Wolf of Wall Street's probably up there, actually.
Yeah.
I feel better about Wolf of Wall Street.
You think Once Upon a Time in Hollywood's up?
No.
Is it too new?
I doubt it. Just not big enough, I don't think. Compared.
Nominated for an Oscar.
I think it's Leo.
Yeah, that's true.
What isn't?
It's not that unusual.
I say Wolf of Wall Street feels like a safe bet.
Yeah, that feels like a slam dunk.
Popped off. Wolf of Wall Street, lock it in, perhaps?
Lock it in.
Bing, 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 bing. Number 3. So technically the game's over. You got 7 points. Do you want to take one more shot at this last one?
Yeah.
It wouldn't count like officially in canon of if you won or not.
This will be the what if portion.
This is if you didn't take that weird.
Points, right?
This is if you didn't take that weird shot at
it was 7.
Aviator. No, it's only 7 points.
You want to just try The Revenant since that was his win?
Yeah, why not? The Revenant.
The Revenant. Lock it in.
Bong-Bong.
Yeah.
Number 1, Inception. Number 2, The Departed. Number 3, The Wolf of Wall Street. And number 4, Titanic.
Yeah.
We didn't even mention The Departed.
Yeah, we did. When we were first talking about him.
We're a couple of mooks. A couple of stooges.
It's hard. From people that we've been able to talk to about this game, y'all do better than most people do. You know? It's just a hard game.
You know,
I remember
I bet the team that loses the Super Bowl feels way better about it when the refs are like, guys, football is tough.
Listen, second place is still good. Football's a hard game.
Well, here's the deal. I was like, I think maybe 6 or 7 times after we'd played. So it's still in its just beginning with this game, which by the way, the rules of this game have never changed.
Yeah, it's just the same. It was
I've
perfect
tried
from
to.
conception.
I have asked these two behind closed doors if there were like, would you like this? There's been games we've played before. I was like, do you want me to take away a strike? Do you want to do it this way? Do you want to do that? And they say no. Because I think deep down, it's good that it's a hard game.
The integrity
It's the perfect
of the game,
difficulty. Yeah.
It's pretty tough.
It's insanely hard.
You say the perfect difficulty. This is the Bloodborne of our podcast. It's like, it's not the perfect difficulty. It's too hard. But
if you just think back to those few times that you have won, those are massive, are they not?
Yes.
Is your day different?
Yeah, and it felt
Win
great
extra
to
credit.
kill the cleric beast in Bloodborne for the first time. It's still really tough, is my point.
It's still very tough. I have a question. I have another question. I've got a question here.
Okay.
Doge, I did happen to notice. I'm beginning to really get to know. I mean, Jordan has moved, so have I. But our Zoom backgrounds, aka the environments we have our recording studios set up, have become really familiar to us.
Mm-hmm.
Especially now that we've been doing this for almost plural years of doing it via Zoom.
Yeah.
I can't help but notice you do have your guitars in the background. You have your other screen. You've got your bookshelves. There's something back in that. Jordan, do you see back in that corner over there?
It's
over here.
It's got the corners. I'm looking at corners
Over here where I'm pointing.
Yeah, it's right where you're pointing. Is that a box or something?
Looks like a box. Yeah.
Yeah, let me go
What's
look.
in there?
What's in
What's
there?
over in the box?
What?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Questions from Instagram.
Oh,
You got me. I tried to sneak them in so you couldn't see them, but you could probably tell by the shape of the box. Questions from Instagram. We asked you, our lovely, lovely chunks on Instagram, to ask us anything. And we said we might answer some of it on the show. So here we go. First question this week comes from deep in the archives. It's been in the bottom of the box, in the back corner of the box. The paper is yellowed. The edges are burned like the Declaration of Independence. All the S's look like cursive F's. But at Lauren Marie Preston on Instagram says, if you could travel somewhere with one celebrity, who would it be and where would you go? I'm gonna amend this question, much like the Constitution. The First Amendment is if you could travel somewhere with one movie star. Let's keep it movie related, boys.
Does this have to be an actual place?
Let's see. The document does not specifically specify that it must be a physical location, so it can be anywhere. Anywhere real or imagined with a movie star. I want to say a movie star, though, not a movie character. I don't want to be like, yeah, I'm going to go to Yoda's house with Yoda. Be a real.
I got you. I got you.
A real person.
I feel like changing the question from celebrity to movie star is harming the integrity of the question.
Sure. Okay. You answer celebrity then.
Flavor Town with Guy Fieri. Next question.
Oh my God.
Fair.
I would love to go to. I think I can fill a lot of cups. I like doing like history trips.
Okay.
So I think I could fill that cup. I think I could fill the like getting to meet this actor. I think I can get to fill them experiencing the movie in which the historically thing like that was set. I think there might be something interesting about going with Tom Hanks to Normandy.
Ooh, wow. Yeah, that would be cool.
That would be he seems, honestly, I've been watching a lot of, shout out to Hollywood Reporter roundtables. If y'all have never watched any of those, they're fascinating. And they're going to have a lot of your favorites sitting around and talking about everything and everything. Like Mahershala Ali, Timothée Chalamet, and Richard Grant were half of the 6 big names around one table just talking about movies. But Tom Hanks tends to be a part of a lot of those because it's technically built around who's got award buzz come award season. So they sit them all down, talk about their character specifically. But Tom Hanks seems very personable and just a fun guy to hang out with. So I think, I'm going to take Tom Hanks out to Normandy.
That's cool. That would be very fun.
I like that. I really thought you were going to say the Afflecks around Boston. Just have them like show you.
Oh, that would be fun.
Honestly, that would be
super fun.
That would be super cool. That would be super cool.
They're going to know the spots for sure.
Which donkey's got the best, bro?
I'm going out to the Museum of Star Wars Memorabilia at Skywalker Ranch with Mark Hamill.
Ooh.
I just want him to tell me all about all that stuff.
That's so fun.
Wouldn't that be awesome? That'd be so cool, right?
He feels like a better person to go with for that setting than Harrison. Because I think Harrison would have such
I would say.
He would have such a cavalier, like,
oh no,
just growling at stuff.
This is the lightsaber. I thought it was pretty stupid.
I love both of your answers, and I'm sticking with Flavor Time with Guy Fieri. Imagine a day where you just get to hang out with Guy Fieri while he's like, you tried this meat? And it's like, oh.
Listen to me, this onion ring's going to change your whole day.
I believe him too.
So good.
If he says that to me, I believe him.
If he's got a special sauce, I'm putting that on the onion ring with a butter knife.
Favorite thing at hotels is that diners, drive-ins, and dives basically starts at 11 p.m. and runs until 4 a.m. so that if I'm in a hotel for some reason, I can just throw on the Food Network and me and Guy can fall asleep together.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
What a beautiful date.
What else you got in that box?
Our next question comes from at Mr. C. Kingston, asking, what is one bad movie series you would want to star in?
A bad movie series to star in?
A bad movie series that you would want to star in. This question is interesting because it's a bad series that circles around to being a fun opportunity that you want to star in.
It's Twilight. It's Twilight. The answer here is Twilight.
Who are you playing?
Oh,
Who are you playing?
I'm Edward. I'm definitely Edward.
Here's the thing. Wait. So Twilight was my answer too, legitimately.
Okay.
I was trying to work around it because it felt too obvious.
Sure. No,
Twilight's my answer, and I will be your Jacob.
Yeah. Oh, Carter.
Wait.
It's beautiful.
Who do I get to play?
Bella. That's you do what you want.
Bella. Doja's Bella.
Please. Oh, gosh.
Honestly, Twilight would be so fun, though.
Dude.
Can I be the doctor? Can I be Carlisle?
Yeah,
dude, no,
for sure.
I want him to be the like Lord Vampire that doesn't show up till later.
Yeah.
Who gets to be
him.
so weird.
I'll be him for sure.
Oh, man, let's do it.
Let's do it like
this.
A group Halloween costume.
Yes. Here's my favorite part is I'm not going to try and work out.
No,
I want to have my shirt off most of the time and it just be this average body.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, perfect.
I'll sparkle, but I'll sparkle in like a soft way.
Yeah.
It's like did you know that if you slow down and really turn up the volume in the scene where Bella's on his back and he's doing the spider monkey scene, you can hear his hips popping the whole time? It's like
the scene where I have to reveal myself to all of Italy or whatever, and I just stand out on top. It would be so
Just
so much more
recounting
skin
scenes
to
is bad.
Yeah, it's
When I
very
have
good.
to reveal myself to Italy. Oh, man.
Statistically, that's the moment when most podcasters' careers fall apart. The second they
reveal
decide
themselves to
to
Italy.
reveal themselves on the Italian stage, it's all over.
All over. Yeah.
It's phenomenal.
I love
Last
Italians.
question.
I don't know what you're talking about.
This is the last question. The very last thing in the box comes from Instagram user Trevandy29. And I want a serious answer this time. Boys, we've had a lot of fun
Both
with
of
the
my
stuff in the
answers have been
box.
dead serious.
We've had a lot of fun with the stuff in the box, but this is
Hey,
a real
bro.
question for real boys.
Dead serious too soon, bro. Deathly Hallows.
Rip.
No, that's serious. That's earlier. Never mind.
You got it, though.
No.
Trevandy29 asks, will Wanda be a villain in the next stage of Marvel?
How do we define stage?
How do we define villain?
How do we define Wanda?
Here's the thing. I don't think Wanda, the next time we see her,
Let's say that. Let's just say the next stage of Marvel, however long that is, the next time we see Wanda, good guy side, bad guy side.
I don't think that's a good answer. I don't think that WandaVision as a show, I don't think she's just going to immediately be bad after that. I think the next time we see her, though I do presume she will be bad for some time, this chaos that no one can control.
Yeah.
I think she's going to be good the next time we see her.
Doctor Strange
Yes.
2?
Yes.
Okay.
But yes.
I think that she is going to be an antagonist from some people's points of view, but I don't think her priorities have shifted at all. I think that she is the same. She is on Team Wanda trying to get done what she feels she needs to get done. I don't think that she's going to be partnering with Kang. I don't think that's what's happening. I don't know that I would consider her a bad guy, but I could definitely see her being the antagonist of a couple different stories.
I have it on great authority. Yeah, by that I mean my own opinion. That in Doctor Strange 2.
Let's just cut that clip right there and send it to your therapist.
Yeah, exactly. In Doctor Strange 2, we all kind of can assume it's going to be about, oh no, all this multiverse stuff is happening, right? Multiverse of Madness, the end of Loki, all of that great stuff that we're excited about for the future. He's going to recruit Wanda to help him put an end to it. And I think we're going to get to the end, and it's going to be sort of like the beginning, the prologue of the Fellowship of the Ring, when he's like, cast the ring into the fire, do it. And he turns around and is like, no, and he holds it. Wanda's going to have an opportunity to destroy the multiverse, return it to one single timeline, and going to hear her children or Vision calling out to her from another timeline branch. And she's going to choose to preserve the multiverse. So perhaps not a villain, but perhaps not a goody two-shoes Avenger. I said goody two-shoes, like maybe she's double
goody
chewing.
two-chew.
She's chewing hubba bubba gum. You know what I'm talking? Anyway,
yeah, sure.
That's what it is. She's not going to be like goody two-shoes Miss Boy Scout Avenger.
Does that dilute her like goodbye to Vision that was just so brilliantly written, the concept and everything? Like at the end of
maybe it's just her children. Maybe it's just her children then, and not Vision.
I can see that more, I think. I want that more. I don't necessarily say I can see that, but
I want that more for me. I want Vision and her children more for her.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great. In the spirit of asking these deep questions, to end this episode, I would love to have your name. And who do you think? I'm going to say movie star. Who do you think, what movie star do you think would be the best person to have on your extra credit team? Meaning they're the other half. It's Jordan and blank, Doge and blank.
Oh, right? Who am I trading Jordan for?
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes.
So
or do you want to, or are y'all both saying who you want to have as the third? I'm saying like if I'm playing extra credit, this is who I want with. Like if I'm actually, I've played once, but if I have this person.
Okay.
I'm going to go just simply by the breadth of movies they've been in. I am going to say Samuel L. Jackson. Because he's kind of been in all of them.
Is it possible for him to even know his own top four though?
That's what's tough. That's what's so fun. But yeah, I think and that's another question for another time, is like, who do you think would know their top 4 best? But yeah, Samuel L. Jackson, I think, just because he's like worked with everyone. And I think I just want to hear him through the process. Plus, it'd be fun to see him get mad in person.
I'm Doge, and I have no grounds for assuming this person would be amazing at this game. I think Joseph Gordon-Levitt would win extra credit every time. I've just got this. I believe you. I've got this vibe from him that he knows everybody's movie. He knows every movie everybody's ever been in.
That's like a student of film.
Right.
That's good.
I can see that.
I think Jogo Lev would crush it.
That's good.
I'm Jordan, and I knew my answer the moment you asked the question, and it's Jack Black.
Oh. I honestly think he'd be very good.
I feel like he would be very good at the game, but more than anything, it's his unkillable enthusiasm that would carry us through the whole thing.
Right?
Yeah.
Maybe the problem is that we're just not positive enough.
I just think that I'll speak for myself. What it is that I will go, it's definitely this. And you'll go, it's definitely this. And in my brain, I'll go, it's definitely not that. And then we'll lock it in. And if I am right, then I'm like, friggin' told you. And if I'm wrong, I'm like, what kind of idiot would know the answer to that question? Because that's where my brain goes. And Jack being here to be like, blah, 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 it's fine. Like, I'd be like, yeah, all right, absolutely. You know?
That was the worst Jack Black.
Oh, that wasn't a Jack Black impression. That was the spirit of Jack Black impression.
That was an impression of Jack's vibe.
You know, if I was here's a Jack Black impression for you. Jack Black, if he was playing extra credit, he would be like, but that's fine, you know?
Yeah. No, that was it. That sounds like Jack Black.
No, wait. He'd be like, you know?
Yeah.
He'd be like, you know?
That's actually it.
He'd be like, don't worry about it. I hope Callie got fired.
Blast fine.
It's fine.
Headlines and hot takes, they have their place. But at our podcast, ESPN Daily, we don't just skim the surface of sports. Dude, I mean, this clearly transcends blood feuds, rivalries, sports. This is something far, far deeper than that. I'm your host, Pablo Torre, and every day we try to dive into the stories behind the athletes.
The picture of him in the dugout afterwards just looked like a guy who'd had his heart ripped out.
Listen to ESPN Daily wherever you get your podcasts.
Wake up your happy at Hardee's with the new $3 French toast tips. Topped with powdered sugar and served with a side of syrup, it's like candy for breakfast. Try the new $3 French toast tips at Hardee's, part of the 2-3 More breakfast menu. Order ahead at Hardee's.com. Feed your happy. Available for limited time at participating Hardee's restaurants. Tax not included. Price and participation may vary.